I spent $315 in today's haul, and I'm gonna show you guys all of the healthy, high protein, gluten-free, plant-based items that I got today. We'll start with the produce. I'll show you all of the fresh fruits and veggies that I buy there regularly, and then I'll show you some of the pantry essentials, just kind of dry goods that I always have on hand. Plus, I'm gonna show you a few fun items that I found today. If that sounds good to you, make sure you subscribe below because I do these kinds of hauls all the time. Let's get right into it. Okay, so nothing super out of the ordinary when it comes to produce. I got some bananas. I also got some broccoli and cauliflower. I always get my broccoli and cauliflower at Costco whenever I can because you get a big bag for a pretty good deal. I also got some arugula. I love getting arugula from Costco because you get these big honkin' containers of it and they really stuff it in there. You get a lot of arugula for a really good deal. I think I paid like $5 for this container, and arugula is just so good. It's gonna be going into all sorts of bowls and salads. I also got a few packs of tofu. Love Costco tofu. One, it's organic. Two, it's actually a really darn good deal. It's like $8 something for a pack of 3, and it's a really nice soft texture. It says it's extra firm, but in my opinion it's more of like a firm to a medium firm. Usually I will use this in my tofu scramble recipes because it's a really nice soft texture. This was definitely calling my name today. I decided to get a 6-pack of romaine lettuce. Now it's definitely a summer purchase. It's something that I'm going to be using a lot over the next week or so in salads. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of meal prep, which I'll be filming for you guys as well. You can check out what I prep with all this food, but I'm going to be making so many good salads. I often will use romaine lettuce in my plant-based Caesar salad, which is so good. Definitely a must check out. We got some cucumbers, we got a few bell peppers. I eat bell peppers like they're going out of style. I had some for breakfast this morning. I always like season them with fajita spices and I'll air fry them with some mushrooms or something. Speaking of which, I got some mushrooms as well. They're just such a great combo and they make for really quick, easy veggie dishes that I just love throwing in the air fryer. Wrapping up the produce, we got a bag of mini potatoes. I also had those for breakfast this morning. I had the bell peppers, I had mushrooms, and I had potatoes. They all went into the air fryer, and so it was just such a convenient meal. And I just use potatoes for everything. You know, potatoes are life. I can't live without them. I got a bag of pumpkin seeds. I like these ones because they're roasted and they're extra crunchy, and they don't have too much salt on them, but they're just great to like sprinkle on top of salads or Buddha bowls, or if you're gonna make yourself a nice soup, like a curried lentil soup, you can sprinkle a few of those on top. They're really high in nutrients, and pumpkin seeds are actually really high in protein. They're one of the highest protein amounts in seeds that you can find, so definitely great if you eat a lot of high protein meals. We got a bag of chocolate plant-based protein powder from Vega. Now, I will say they're not my favorite protein powder out there. They're not bad, but they're not like amazing. But I get it because, you know, if I just need to like chug back a protein shake after doing a hard workout, or if I'm just making like a really basic protein smoothie, I'll go for the Vega. But if I really want something that's like really extra good tasting, I do have my other favorite brand of protein called Good Protein. You can check out my discount code in the description below. They have a lot of amazing flavors, a lot more variety than Vega offers, so definitely worth checking out. But Vega is always there for me when I don't have Good Protein and I've run out. Now this item is something I always buy. I cannot be without these brown rice ramen noodles. I have mentioned them in many a Costco haul, so it's nothing new here, but they're an oldie and a goodie. They're high in protein, they have a really great texture, and I will put them in like ramen noodle bowls. I like to use them in like my peanut noodles recipe. Most recently, I actually featured them in my mean green bean bowl recipe, which is on the channel you can check out. They're just like really hearty and they're really filling. And these are great if you're gluten-free and you still want to be able to make like instant noodles. They cook up really quickly and you can make your own like kind of instant noodle bowl and just jazz it up with a few veggies and stuff, and it's very good. Okay guys, now this next item is not something I don't think I've ever bought, but they were at Costco. I sampled them, they were delicious, and I could not say no. I got some Takis, and before you come at me, yes, these two flavors are vegan. I checked the ingredients. We got the Fuego flavor and the Blue Heat flavor. They're wild, they're crazy, they're, yes, an absolute junk food, but you know, sometimes you just gotta have crunchy comfort food, and I have no shame. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy these. Moving back on to the healthier items in this haul, I got a bag of quinoa. I always have quinoa on hand. It's just a nice, healthy, high-protein grain that I will stuff into a Buddha bowl or a salad bowl or mix into casseroles. It's the everything grain that I always have. We got some ground flaxseed, and ground flaxseed is great because it's high in omega-3s, which is something that can be sort of hard to get a lot of on a plant-based diet. So as long as you have ground flaxseed, you're golden. Just sprinkle that stuff on your oatmeal, throw it in a smoothie, and you'll be great. Now this is one of my favorite items that I always get from Costco. It's these sprouted rolled oats by 1 Degree, and oh my gosh, when I first saw them, like however many years ago at Costco, literally blew my socks off because it's a humongous bag, and I've seen them in smaller bags at just regular grocery stores, and they're so expensive, but at Costco they're an amazing deal. So I always get them there. What I love about sprouted grains is that they're higher in protein, so that if you want to get more protein in your diet, they're gonna be your best friend. I use them in my baked oatmeals, in my morning oatmeals all the time. I'll use them for overnight oats. They're amazing. And they're gluten-free. We got some date syrup. Now this one is a new product I've never seen at Costco before, and I was super jazzed to discover it. I love date syrup. It's something that I do know how to make, and I actually have a recipe for it up on my channel already you can check out. But it does, you know, have a certain investment of time in the process of making it, so it was just kind of nice and convenient to see that I could buy a bottle of it already pre-made, so I thought, why not? It's really healthy for you. It has no added sugars. It's just made with 100% dates, so it's not like a refined sugar, so it's great if you are trying to avoid added cane sugars or other syrups and stuff. Date syrup is awesome. We also got this balsamic glaze from Nona Pia's. I have seen people talk about this, and when I saw it, I knew that I had to try it. I'm already a huge balsamic vinegar lover, and so putting balsamic glaze on my bowls and stuff is definitely going to be something you're going to be seeing more of in upcoming recipe videos, so stay tuned for that. Should be a very sweet and tangy, delicious thing. This one's a new one. We got some lentil soup. Now, no, it's not really a summer item, I would say, but it was there and I'd never seen it before, and it looks to be very healthy. It's made with a lot of healthy, high protein, and pretty whole food ingredients, and I was pretty impressed with the ingredients list, and it had a lot of protein, so I figured, let's just get a box, keep it on hand. It will be good for a rainy day, literally. It's always nice to just have those kind of convenience items on hand when you're feeling like a soup, but you don't really want to go through the effort of making a soup. We got some canned chickpeas and black beans. I always get them when I can at Costco. The last few times they've been sold out, so I was a very sad girl, but they finally had them back in stock, so I put chickpeas and I put black beans in so many of my dishes. I just recently started making quinoa chickpea burgers. I will make, you know, black bean burrito bowls all the time, and so they're just definitely a staple in my diet. We got a flat of canned pineapple, which will be nice to put in some summery dishes, maybe some like pineapple fried rice, or I think it would go really good in my plant-based orange chicken recipe. Orange chicken made with soy curls. Delicious. Check it out if you can. Now this one's a cool item, and it's not technically a food item, but it is food related. I got some food storage containers, which are really great if you know, like to prep a lot of food and you like to do like, you know, weekly meal prep sessions. These are your best friend, and I really could have used some more of these in my last meal prep video. And so now I have more that I can use to store like fresh cut veggies, prepped meals, proteins, grains. They're really handy and just makes life so much easier when you have just all sorts of organization in your fridge for all of the components that you meal prep. I'll definitely be commenting on how I like them in probably an upcoming meal prep video, so stay tuned. That's it. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!